Yes, now it is okay, ma'am. It is showing.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes. So, hello, how are you, Sandhya?
Yeah, I am doing great, ma'am. And
Oh,
good afternoon.
yes, good
Maybe
afternoon, Sandhya.
afternoon.
I think we are meeting today for the third time, right?
Third or fourth time, ma'am.
Maybe. I always want to connect with you. I'm so happy to have a chance to connect to you
Thanks. Thanks for your positive compliment, ma'am.
because Sandhya, you are such a good speaker. So always I want to have connectivity with you. But sometimes what happens, our time doesn't match. If
Yes.
you are available, I'm not available that time. So the thing only this happens, every time.
Yes. 4:30 and 4 o'clock is quite not suitable for me. If I try to connect at that time, so my maid has come
Okay.
almost because
Yeah.
her time is 1:30, but almost she comes on 3:30 or 3 o'clock.
Okay. 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 So, Sanjay, is there a need to introduce because everybody knows you as you are has become a celebrity kind. So that I'm saying. But for my channel, yeah, I want to have your introduction first. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Carry on. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for giving me this opportunity, ma'am. I am
Yes.
very grateful to talk to you all the time. And this is maybe my fifth or fourth conversation.
Yes. Right.
So, as you know, my name is Sandhya Tiwari, and I'm situated in Thane, Maharashtra. And earlier I was a teacher, but now I am completely homemaker. And I have lots of hobbies, but these days only my favorite hobby is learning this language. So whatever my time is, it's around English content. Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am, that's about me.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
need to.
Every time it's good to hear from you, Sandhya. I enjoy hearing from you. And yeah, and to talk about me, as everybody knows, as you know, that my name is Alka and I belong to Lucknow. So, and I'm a postgraduate and blessed with two sons. And my husband is a retired banker. That's all about me.
Wow,
Yes.
that's great, ma'am. And in this age, you inspire you all. We all inspired by you. I watch your video with anyone, and now I'm going to watch on your channel. It's very grateful motivation for me.
Yes. And even for you, it is motivation for me too. I am so inspired with everybody. See, you all are learning. No, so it's your age. You can learn because you all are young than me. Okay. Then yeah, and you all are so consistent. Even I find you very consistent with your work. You're so diligent. Yeah. So that's why I love the people who are so diligent with their work, like you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Okay.
And I have not able to uh, make a content because my Skype app is not working these days.
Okay.
I'm using another one old mobile. So
Oh.
because I don't know why my Skype app is like this. This is not moving anymore.
Yeah. Oh. I
So now
don't know. You
we
can.
need.
So why don't you ask your sons? You
Yes,
can ask your sons.
yes, ma'am. They tried, but I don't know why it is happening. So they suggested me, ki, Mama, you have to visit the mechanic.
Okay, maybe we don't
That-
know, no, technical issue. Everybody doesn't know. So these are
Mm.
the problems we face every time. Okay, Sandhya, can we talk like there are some things which goes in my mind. Today in the morning also I was thinking. So it's as some of my neighbors she was shouting. I don't know to whom she was shouting, but I could hear from my kitchen. So the thing which I just now I wanted to ask you that how can we control our anger? Can you tell me how to control our anger? Sometimes we get angry like on anybody we can be. We all are human beings. We all are human, and we tend to become angry at times. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. This is these days. It is very common thing, ma'am. You know, when we are in panic mood, and at the same time, people, just family members, started asking the questions. You
Yeah.
know, so and they started giving some suggestions. So we don't feel like listen to them,
Right.
and
Right.
that's why maybe we get panic and we started shouting, because at the same time I am trying to uh, pack 3 members 4 members tiffin box, and
Yeah.
at the same time they are not able to handle themselves. They ask me, where is my hanky, where is my socks, I'm not getting my towel, I'm not getting my dresses.
Yeah.
It's happened. So at that time we keep quiet, we keep in our mind in the morning time.
Yeah.
I'm not to be panic because of others. Peacefully, I have to answer that person once and
Right.
twice. After that,
Yeah.
I close my mouth very tightly and keep in that, because this moment every day repeatedly happens with everyone.
Yes.
So that
Definitely. Yeah.
period, we avoid that panic situation, and we must not open our mouth.
Yeah.
It is
It happens.
my
Yes. Yeah.
I
Well. Well said. Well said, Sandhya. So these things. Often it happens only in the morning time, because
yes,
we get busy with our children, and even the same thing happened with me when I was young, when my children were also young with me, and my husband had to go to his bank, so that time. So sometimes even he would ask, give me my clothes, where are they? My children would ask me, where is my tiffin ready, is my bottle filled with water? So these kind of things, at the same time, sometimes they really made us, what to say, to burst out. But anyhow, we have to control our feelings. So it is a lesson, what we are giving to our children also. Okay, now we should learn to stay calm and to be patient, to keep patience. Yeah,
very, very true, ma'am. But sometimes our children, they don't ready to listen. We instruct them. You get up early morning, quite early, half hour earlier. Then you get take time 1 hour to get ready for your office. Then you should get up half hour early. Uh, and
right,
this way you can just if you don't find your socks, you ask me. If you have time, you are not in panic mood, and because of you poke me, provoke me,
correct.
and poke
Yes,
your nose in my matter, because I am too busy, extremely busy in the morning time. Even I don't have time to think about my tea, about my water. If I feel to phrase, I don't have time to go there, go to the washroom.
and
So,
yeah, carry on. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
so
yes,
you should also think ki mama is too busy, extremely busy in the morning time. So
yeah,
I have handled my things my own, my socks, and I teach them also. You prepare your one pair of clothes and socks and key, hand key, your iCard, everything you keep ready in your almira at
yeah,
night. And if
yeah.
you get it sometime, unfortunately, and I also get up late that day, so we can able to handle very peacefully. But they
Right.
don't, ma'am.
Yeah, our family, I mean to say husband, even children, they so much rely on us, They so much they're dependent and they rely because they know, yeah, my mother is there to, your children sing, no, my mother is there to do everything for me. And even the husband, he's so free, he think, yeah, she will do for me. So nobody cares like to keep everything in the place because tomorrow we have to go to work or the children have to go to study. So these kind of feeling doesn't come in their mind because they know that somebody is there to care for us. So, but yeah, it's kind of almost in the morning time we are liable to. become angry. But the thing is that, we have to learn to keep ourselves to be patient. And this is the best lesson we are giving to our children also. Sometimes, if we shout and bust out, so it doesn't look good. Of
Yes.
course, and children's also, yeah.
Gradually, our image started falling down. Just everyone considered in the morning, my mom is habitual to say something and mumbling something.
Right,
No, and
right,
others who try to mumbling all the time, instruct, and while work, they speak something their own, their self. So
right,
they are habitual and no one is care for that because
right,
they
right.
know that. So if
Yeah,
we want to be happy, so and we want to control ourselves,
yeah,
nobody going to change their self. We have to change ourselves, control ourselves because of our respect and our happiness. You
right,
know, and it's happened, ma'am. All family members, just I get late for 2 minutes, and someone left their tiffin only for that 2 minutes and 1 minute. That day, I feel regret whole day. Ki, oh, he is left his tiffin because of me. They
yes,
for they forget. They involve in their work in the office, but we regret whole day that things. You know,
right,
and at the time of tiffin, when I saw that tiffin in afternoon, then I call them. Have
yeah,
you have you had your food? Yes, Mama. Don't worry. I had. Okay.
yeah,
We don't have that much satisfaction that day.
yeah, and
Satisfaction most important for ourselves. So that's why we also ready to ourselves and get up early in the morning as much as possible. Because
yeah,
after everyone's when everyone leave the home for the work, after that we take a nap and then we do a rest of the work. That is the good way, man. If
yes,
you
right,
then I do that. After half hour, I take a nap and relax. After 1 hour, I again start my rest of the work because there is no hurry. But
yeah,
morning schedule is too tight and too.
I
Half
know,
of our mood is panic or physical and mentally and physically.
yeah,
We
yeah.
need concentrate, great concentration.
And
Yes.
after they leave, no, after once they leave their house, like, so, yeah, children go out, they have to go out. And even when a husband leaves in the morning, especially in the morning, we feel so relaxed when everybody goes. And we are left alone in the house. We feel so, so relaxed. After that, I used to, when everybody left my house in the morning, once in the past, I was talking about the past. So what I used to do, I would just have a cup of tea with me. Because in the morning, and I used to feel so relaxed, having a cup of tea, and that, the tea acted me as like a medicine and something. And I would get energy after having my tea. I would feel so good, doing my work. So that is the best leisure time for us. Yeah.
After while having tea, I like to watch news because they will. When I get up of the bed until 11 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't have time to think about another thing. So while having tea, I watch the news, some English content, and a half hour I take relax. This is a work for me as a tonic. Tonic.
Right, right. Really, it acts like a tonic, really. And
Yes.
one thing also I would like to mention that suppose our mood is off, we are angry at anybody. Huh? So if we are angry at anybody, what we should do? Like, if somebody knocks at the door, it happens with me. So that's why I'm talking to you. So sometime on some day, even though my mood was really upset, I was so upset. But if somebody knocks at a door and we there to welcome anybody, at that time, no, my face would be not showing that, just in the few minutes I was angry on somebody, or yeah, my mood was off. So in the very natural way, I welcome to everybody, and the other person won't guess looking at my face that what had happened previously. So this is the we should try to overcome. Yeah,
I think, ma'am, this is the housewife's quality.
yeah,
I don't. I observe many newly couple. They don't have that quality. They
yeah,
just compare to their husband and other members equally.
yeah. Correct, correct.
So
Yeah,
maybe
I mean, yeah. Carry on.
have
Yes.
quality, a unique quality. If
This is
you get angry, we burst but only for a moment. Not we continue that for 2 days, 3 days, and we
yeah,
start avoiding the people. After one minute and after a moment, just we feel relaxed. Again, we as usual behave with the members
yeah.
and relatives.
Yeah, and we should do not to, we should try to overcome what has happened, previously. So this is the best habit to maintain ourselves, and we feel so relaxed, just to when we overcome all this, we feel so relaxed, So that is what I was saying. So sometimes, I hear my neighbor, shouting it. I don't know to shout. She must be shouting to her. I suppose to mate she shout many times. Why you have come so late and what is this? And many times I hear her. So this topic I got it in my mind right now. So I will ask Sandhya how to control. So this is what I observe every day, almost alternate or every day. So these kind of things happen in the life.
Yeah, very natural. A person who has teenagers and small kid and even unmarried children. This that how almost it's going on every day, daily routine as a daily routine, because these days earlier children when they grown up, so they started doing their own work. But these days children complete their 30, 27, 28, but still they are behave like a child. They
Right,
are behave
right.
like a child. They don't care about their own belongings. That is
Yeah.
the problem.
Hmm. And to see such a young, my granddaughter is young. She's 5 or 6 years old. She is, and being so young, now I talk about that she's 6. If we go back, like she was when 3 years old, and she would throw tantrums like I don't want to wear this, and she would literally throw everything. So this is what I'm telling. Since when the children is young, so from that time only we have to give them lessons. Not to be angry, don't shout. So
Yes.
uh, so children often do out of their they lose their temper sometimes. They want the
Yes.
same. Yeah.
When our children are very young, then you teach everything. And in that age, they follow. But after a certain of period, and they just behaving as their parents, as their family members do.
You're
That
right.
is the thing. If all the time I keep shouting on my child, so they
Yes.
observe the thing, and after the grown up, that in unconscious mind, that scenario is there in their mind. You
Yes.
know, because if we try to handle them lovingly when they
Right.
shout, we should make them understand कि beta this is not good. Why are you
Right.
shouting this
Yeah.
way? Why are you
This is
shouting?
what I'm saying.
Don't
So
like this? Okay.
yeah, it's
Another
not
way.
definitely. It's not a fault of any child. Children often do. We
Yes.
see children in their age, in the young age, they always do. Not in the young age. Sometimes they grow also. That time also they carry the same habits. But it is
Yes.
our duty. It is our duty as being a parent. We should teach them everything, what is good or bad, just when they are young. Sometimes if we don't tell them to not to do this. Sometimes when they grow up, they maintain the same habit. Then I have
Yes.
seen, yeah, yeah,
I my elder son, he has the
okay,
same. So all the time I keep in my mind his
yeah,
belongings. I have to keep at one place. where is his banyan and his underwear, hanky, his clothes. I maintain very proper way and be careful about his belongings.
Right,
I,
right.
but after you, apart from that, if you live this habit, he is
Yeah.
very, very good and very emotional child. You ask anything from the outside, and whatever you ask, he does everything, but he don't care about his belongings. That
You
is
know,
his
yeah,
childhood.
yeah, for every, I think boys always do this. Boys are so careless because they know my mother is there to do for me. Like
Yes,
husband also. Because, and when your son will get married, no, he knows that my wife is there to look after all these things. But girls, they do their work so perfectly. I
yes,
think because of girls, yeah, because they know that in the future also they have to do. Like when you were young or I was young, and we used to do everything in a perfect manner. Because we
yes,
knew, and our mothers taught us that, yeah, when you grow old, you have to leave this house and you have to go to somebody's house. So you have to be, yeah, and you have to be careful with all these things. You have to maintain everything in a good manner. So we were taught in a very childhood only, especially the girls. So that's why everybody rely on us when we are young or when we become old. So that is
yes.
what children relying on you, and when they get married, they'll be relying on their wives. So
Hmm.
this is the way. Yeah,
But ma'am, you must be avoid this kind of habit, mumbling and shouting, because
yeah,
it affects only ourselves.
yeah,
If I try to do these kinds of, I involve and I started shouting. All those things affects only me. They live home and they involve in their work. They don't care. But I am at home alone all day, and I keep thinking that things. So
correct.
two things. First, we should avoid in the morning to unnecessary talk with anybody and entertain anybody. And second, you
Yeah,
keep yourself and you try to improve your habit. You involve in any activity, whatever you like to do. As
you're
I
right.
am involving in a conversation, so I have great energy. I feel great energy after my household chores. Just I have enthusiasm. No, I have to converse with someone. So
Yes.
I had to get ready. I'm going to connect with that person,
Yeah.
and
Totally.
someone is calling me. That's right.
Okay, Sandhya.
Okay, ma'am. Someone is rang the bell also.
It's okay. We will connect some other day. It was nice talking to you. Bye.
Bye, bye, ma'am. Have a great day, ma'am.
Yes, me too. Yes, bye.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
having me.
Okay, bye.
Bye, bye.